Um, my goal all weekend was to get a pulse of the makeup and personality of my team. I wanted to know whether or not we were going to really compete. And if that's any indication of what they've got in them, then we'll be here till the end. We'll have a chance if we keep playing and keep getting better. We'll have a chance to hopefully get in the playoffs and at least make it that far, and we'll see what happens, see how much better we get between now and then. We've still got a ways to go. There are a bunch of things that we need to, that they brought out this weekend that we need to clean up, that we need to do better. And it's a little bit of everything. It's we do better base running. We made some huge defensive mistakes yesterday. Just making pitches. There's a lot of, to me, little things, but I've been waiting all season to see us go. Okay, I'm gonna put my heart on the line right here, and we're gonna compete. And they gave that to me for 3 days. It'd been really easy to roll over yesterday after the way we played and give up today. We had the lead, and we just inning by inning watched it drift away. And to be down 2 and find a way to come back against that staff is, it just says a whole lot about our guys.
Yeah, just like you said, to come back 2 days in a row, how good does that make you feel about the character of this team and what you're working with?
Feel very good about them. They grew up a little bit this weekend. This was big. This was big for us. Way bigger probably than it is for them, because I think they kind of know a little bit more, especially how deep their pitching staff is and what they do. So I think it was a huge moment for us. As huge as yesterday was, to have an opportunity to have the game, you feel like if you pitch and throw strikes and minimize situations that, with 5-run lead after 3, that you got a chance to win this game. And, we just, like I said, we just, we kind of self-destructed where we didn't catch the ball yesterday. We didn't make pitches today when we had a lead. And, guys, if the only thing that, if there's one thing that worries me, is our starting pitching. That's a worry for me at this moment in time, not because I don't think we have ability, but our next step, if Latcham's out for the rest of the season, I can't go to Beckwith in the 3rd inning. I can't go to Bobby Holmes in the 4th inning. We just can't do that. These guys have got to get us to the 5th and 6th inning to allow us to have a bullpen. Otherwise, it's just it was a lot easier last year when you knew Mr. Morrison was out there. You just knew there was always a safety net. There's no one to back these guys up right now at this point in time, and they've got to evolve and make some things happen for us to be really good. We pitched ourselves into some bad situations by not pounding the strike zone and doing things that we should be better at. To be honest with you, the guys that were out there, I think that's one of Bobby's, one of the things for him to ever be just a dude, he has to evolve into a guy that can throw way more consistent strikes with both his pitches, so that, he hitting in 75 to 100 pitches, after 4 innings, it's boom, boom, he's got to figure that out. Hopak has to be able to get to the 6th inning. He has to be, for this team where it's at right now. We're without it, you saw it. We are what we are. There's, our 2 midweek guys, come tournament time, hopefully they're freshmen. They've got good stuff, but this is not the situation. Or if I had to use them, heck, we have nobody on 2. We don't have a person. So our depth here right now is not great beyond 6-7 guys. And we were able to make that work last year, because honestly, that one guy at the back end of the game makes the whole game change. If we have Latcham, this whole thing changes. It's a different game for us. So hopefully somewhere along the way we get him back and he can stay healthy, and we become a different team if that happens.
Earlier in the season, you said this team was nowhere near being close to Omaha, but do you feel like this weekend is a turning point where they're making at least progress?
Oh, yeah. We've made, the last month or so, we've made huge strides, in that direction. Are we a Omaha team? And at this point in time last year, we weren't an Omaha team. We were moving that way a little bit, and then you find a piece is like, if we get Latcham back, somewhere along the way, and then all of a sudden this pitching staff can be what I want it to be and what Coach Thomas wants it to be, and can maneuver pieces. All of a sudden, then we can make some of these things work a little bit better. Right now, we're asking some people to do things that, in all honesty, what they bring to the table doesn't put them in the best light, so to speak. It's not their forte, some of the things we're asking them to do, and they're having to do it because of where we're at with personnel. And, so, it was good to see, like today, it's good to see Keaton Rivers step up. He's been, he's a guy we've been counting on, but, he's been making this adjustment, that adjustment. It was great to see him get in the game and do a good job for us. And, Skills was trying to wean him in, get him a little playing time and see, just kind of see where he's at, if he can help us. It's still a huge work in progress at this point in time, but, the kids have made huge strides. And like I said, I've been waiting all year to see us compete, and that makes it. Even if we lost today, I thought we competed even before the last inning. That we had competed. It got frustrated, but we competed.
One more, Coach. Billy Cook, a couple more hits today, home run, and got double in the ninth. It seems like he's driving the ball more this year. Is that something you've seen from him? Has he gotten stronger?
Oh yeah, he's gotten considerably stronger and become a better hitter. I think he has a better understanding of what he's trying to do, what he's looking for, and that maturity of playing here for 2 years and also playing in the summer and getting those at-bats. That's what people don't realize, how many at-bats that core group of my guys had last year between Coastal Carolina and all the summer leagues they played in. They're getting probably, 2,000 plus at-bats between the two places in 4 years. They're just became better guys, and that's part of it. You look at this team, if some reason, whatever, they were to leave all these guys as senior signs, similar to what they did last year, next year's position player club with the addition of a couple of recruit guys would be pretty doggone good. So, who knows what they'll leave us with. But, we'll see, we've got to just continue to develop guys you play here, the competing part is so important. It's who we are. It's who I want us to be. It's who I am. It's who this coaching staff is. And, like I said, we kind of self-confidence-wise weren't real sure about competing, and we lose that game Friday night, played hard. Yesterday's game to come back, just it gave us some confidence. I think you saw that today. We down 2, no panic. Hey, if he carves us up, he carves us up. But if there's any crack at all in him, we're going to make a run at him. And I compliment those guys. They're one of the most talented pitching staffs we've faced all year, if not the most talented, and as well coached as any team we've played all year. They're a class organization, and at least whatever time I got left in this game, me and Tony gonna have we're gonna have some fun every year when we play, because they're gonna get after us and we're gonna get after them, and it makes a good rivalry.
What do you think it says about the team that you guys came back 2 days in a row like you did?
Yeah, it shows that we're never down when we're competing. You saw the past 2 days we scored 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth yesterday and 2 in the bottom of the ninth today. It also shows that we need to be more consistent in the bullpen, and I think more consistent on the mound, as well as defense. I think there was a couple situations today and yesterday that we could have done differently. That might have changed the outcome of the game.
Coach just said that he feels like, you guys really did compete and you gave it your all and kind of put your hearts on the line this weekend. What do you think the atmosphere and the mindset is of you guys, that you've kind of just laying it all out there?
Yeah, it just goes to show that we come every day to compete and practice and everything we do. And, the term cardiac chance is really, dating back from last year. It really comes to show almost every day. We're never down no matter what, and I think everyone has faith in one another that we're going to get the job done.
Gilly said he's been kind of waiting all year for a couple of games like this, where you guys complete the comeback and kind of have that emotional victory. Do you feel like this could be a turning point for this team?
Absolutely. Last week when we swept at Georgia State, I think, we really came together we're starting to come together as a team. And, we still haven't even figured it all out yet. We haven't played a complete game together as a team yet, pitching, defense, offensively. So.
You've personally been spending it obviously really well. You had a really nice first half here, and then more hits today. I mean, how have you kind of grown as a hitter just this year? It seems like you've gotten a lot stronger.
I've just really been, I've been really, patient in the box. I know that there's a lot of scouting reports out there against all of our guys coming back from last year, and I know the adjustment I have to make, coming to the top of the lineup, and I know what I'm going to get most of the time, and I got to keep improving on. I know I missed a couple pitches tonight or today as well, and I got to keep improving on, what the reports are going to come out like and what I'm going to see in the at-bats.